Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 4v4 on the map Ghost Lake between me and the viewers. You guys in the Twitch chat overwhelmingly voted for me to play as the Italians this game, and while I feel like I have quite a few Italians matches on my YouTube page, apparently they're just a popular civ that people want to see. In the last game I did on stream, two of my opponents ended up both randoming the Italians, and it didn't really work out too well for them, so apparently people want me to show them how it's done, so I'm going to whip out the Italians again, and then we'll see where life takes us. I'm not particularly confident in the Italians, at least on a map like Ghost Lake, or just mostly in general, since they're very water-oriented civ, and they're missing some key techs here and there. Their tech tree is like not particularly expansive. They're missing like Halberdier, no siege engineers, no hussar, no paladin, like miscellaneous things like that. There's no siege onager. There's I think they get siege rams. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, there's civ I'm not amazingly confident in. We're doing Ghost Lake as well because it's a really popular requested map, and yeah, we'll see about that. See how this one rolls out. I'm in the pocket, which is good. Should be able to just get huge. Maybe I can, for once, show off some of the more interesting aspects of the Italians, as every time I play them, I tend to get kind of like owned, and then I have to make essentially boring things like, you know, crossbowmen knights, skirms, blick, the usual stuff. And then I don't really get to show off their condottiero, because they have two unique units, the condottiero and the Genoese Crossbowmen. Condottiero is an infantry unit that they give to their entire team. Everyone gets it in the barracks, including yourself. And it's an anti-gunpowder infantry unit. But the thing is that it's not particularly strong on its own, but it's very, very good against gunpowder. It's this kind of crappy unit because, generally speaking, your opponents won't have just gunpowder. But it is good for that. And then the other one we have is the Genoese Crossbowmen, which is actually a very good unique unit, at least in my, this is just my personal opinion, of course. Your experience may vary. I think that the Genoese Crossbowman is the bee's knees. It is a archer with an attack bonus versus cavalry, and that really comes in handy, as generally speaking, cavalry is the answer to archers, so it's just a great unit. I just love using it, and I look forward to hopefully, you know, showing you guys a little bit about what the Italians are all about. I was gonna play as like the Mayans or something and do like a plumed archer rush, because that's also something that was kind of suggested frequently, but I decided against it just because the last game that I played that turned out pretty well was Inca's game, so I feel like it's just too much Mesoamerican. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah, Gloopop, please do show us your 3D model of a Teuton castle and a boyar. Please do post it. I am very, very interested in seeing this. And of course, guys, this match was live streamed. I'd love to have you at my weekly Twitch TV streams. You just head on over to my Twitch page. You can find a link to that on the screen or in the video description. Scroll down underneath the video player, you find my schedule. That way, you don't have to miss a game. We just have like an awesome, friendly community here. It's a great place to learn about the game, play some games with or against me, and just relax. Got such a great community here. Now, I'm actually going to check all these blind spots, as my boar senses are tingling. I think there are wild boars that are hiding from me in locations that I can't quite see yet. John Fist is like Genoese Crossbowman Rush? Yeah. I've done a rush for everything. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Where is my boar? Thank goodness these are cows. I'm not finding any of my resources, but part of that is just due to crappy scouting. I just wonder if he's in this little black splotch. Sir, where art thou? Oh, Easy Peasy says, residents, please stream some Smash. I'd love to, except I am not very good at Smash. I don't play it remotely seriously at all, just purely for fun with my friends. So I don't know how entertaining it would be. Thank you for the resub, Gloopot. Really appreciate it. John Fist is just resin sleeping. Where's my boar? Wherefore art thou, boar? Please. How is this even possible? Where are my other cows? Age of Empires 2 HD edition? Oh my goodness. Alright, so, I don't know if I just didn't spawn with cows or something. I don't know if Ghost Lake has a chance for that. I see 2 deer over here. Okay, there's 3, thank God. Don't be in that black splotch, man. Don't do this to me. We're going on berries now. We're full ghetto now. I always admire anyone who can play competitive Smash Brothers, as it seems very difficult. I'm just never good at fighting games or any games that require, like, I guess, twitch reflexes. The thing is I'm generally speaking, I try to like learn and understand like the deep strategy of a game. I love just researching the metagame, just watching as much as I can to learn as much as possible. And that's why I have a YouTube channel, so I can share my nerdy knowledge with you guys. That being said, my mechanical skill is a little bit on the lower side, as I just don't generally have the free time to practice these games a lot. And yeah, I'm more of like a strategy guy, I guess. Now, one thing that really grinds my gears is that I just have, what, 4 cows and berries, 3 deer? I don't see any boar. Do we have any scientists in the Twitch chat? Does this happen on Ghost Lake? I thought Ghost Lake was a map full of extra cows and sheep and stuff. Betrayal! Oh man, alright, well, I'm gonna go mill those deer because I can't really lure them around the other side of this forest very easily. Nor do I have the micro for that when I'm streaming, so I guess I'm just gonna mill the deer. Ew. Oh man. Alas, poor boar. I knew him. Yep. Oh yeah, John Fistel, I feel like there's boar in the... I was gonna say there's normally sheep in the edges of the map too. Son of a bit... Guys, do you see this? Oh. They're both in the same spot. Just barely out of my vision. This is all what Age of Empires 2 is all about, man. Yeah, well, we found them, guys, as I've already built the mill. Looking at Age of Empires 2, where the boar is just always in that one spot you didn't explore. Oh, that's just the nuts, man. Now, where are my cows? That's the question, because I know I have other cows. There are my fucking cows. They're all in the same spot, aren't they? But I'm still missing 2 more. Oh, man. Alright, you win this round, Aoe. Dude, I got wrecked. Okay, where are the other cows? I know there are more cows in this vicinity. And today we're just gonna kind of wing it. We're gonna wing this build order. I'm playing as the Italians anyways. They're a civ, though, that I don't think is necessarily bad. I just think that they are, like, weird and better on water maps, for sure. And I don't necessarily think they're a top-tier civ, but perhaps that's for the better, as I don't think the game needs more OP, you know, Mayans, Huns, Mongols, etc. Oh, she's just flickering over there. That's weird, man. So anyway, on the topic of Jurassic World, oh man, I kind of enjoyed the movie, but I thought like the ending was like really cheesy. The product placement was like, ugh. The beginning and the plot was just pretty awkward. However, I do have to say, I think the movie had its moments. It was kind of like a silly thing. I'm actually a huge fan of just cheesy action movies. Like, I love my cheesy action movies. Like, I actually enjoyed the Street Fighter movie, but I'm weird like that. I don't generally go to see too many movies, but it's one that my friends and I wanted to see. Especially because we all saw Jurassic Park relatively recently. So, that was a cool one. I just like how shamelessly evil Dr. Chu was in the movie. This isn't mad science, Doctor. Sorry if that was like really loud, but yeah. This isn't mad science. No, I can't tell you what's in the dinosaur. We infused it with cuttlefish DNA. It's thermoregulating. Or is that the cloaking? I don't even remember, but it's just so funny. He's like flying away. Those spoilers, I guess. I don't know. But like oh my gosh. Spoiler alert! You can skip the next 30 seconds if you don't want to hear it if you haven't seen the movie yet. But like when he's just flying away in the helicopter, he looks like a Bond villain. It's like amazing. Like, why is Dr. Chu so evil? Did you really need to like? I don't know. It's just really entertaining for me. I got a kick out of that movie. I did. I actually kind of enjoy bad movies on some level, and if you enjoyed Jurassic World, by all means, I'm glad to hear it. It's always just my opinion, but a bunch of people asked me about what I thought about the movie, and yeah, I did see it recently. It was kind of fun. It's fun, but it's pretty stupid. But I guess like I don't really know what to expect from a movie with the theme park based around dinosaurs. Yeah. I haven't seen the new Terminator movie. Has anyone seen it? Without spoiling it, is it good or bad? I wasn't like particularly impressed with Terminator Salvation. As a huge fanboy of the old Terminators, Terminator 2 being one of my favorite movies, I certainly hope it's better than Salvation. Oh, we'll see, Zero Talent. I don't generally see too many movies, but I hear there's a lot of really good ones that I should see, so it's on the to-do list. Now, I made one too many villagers here because I'm distracted thinking about dinosaurs and evil doctor people, so I'm gonna move back there. Grab these cows. Just do a little bit more scouting. I don't really know what my plan is this game. I actually just haven't considered at all how, like, a build order fits into anything I'm doing. Like, right now, what I'm doing is I'm just pressing buttons on my keyboard, and things are happening in a sequence I don't really understand. I don't know where we're going here. We're going where no man has ever gone before. We're going straight to 1400 Elo. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. But it feels right, and it involves probably Genoese Crossbowmen. Maybe I make some condottieros. Please tell me they have a gunpowder sieve. Aztecs, Mayans, Britons, Spanish. Son of a bitch, they only have Spanish. Condottieros get kited by conquistadors anyway, so... So anyway, Sauntage was fun. And of course, if you're not aware yet, I have the newest version of my custom AI on the Steam Workshop. We're 5.1c, boys. But maybe by the time you watch this, if it's like eons from now, then maybe I have a newer version. Either way, you should totally check that out. As it is just a great way to practice, learn the game with your friends. Speaking about a great way to practice and learn the game with your friends, you generally want to make like one less villager than I did in the Dark Age. That's a start. It's just like no good place for the slumber camp. We're building it here, man. We're doing it live. I don't know. I'm gonna make something this game. We're gonna make units that do things, and I'm not gonna make a dock in the middle of the map. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that, man. All right, we're at Castle Age. That's fine. It's a Genoese Crossbowman Rush. I don't really know, man. Sure, I'll build an early castle, but I'm not gonna like rush it, I guess. Like I could do it faster. Like I could open up with said castle, but I think I'm gonna be a little bit more reasonable this game. I'm gonna be slightly more reasonable here and not open up with said castle. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I am looking forward to the new Star Wars movie, yes. Very much looking forward to that. So I don't need all these gold miners anymore. The problem is with building an early castle is that you just kind of like destroy your economy. Because you have so many villagers mining stone that should be doing other things. And that just really cripples your economy. And we're going to see the effects of this really soon. But thankfully I don't need to build farms yet because I have all these cows. And hopefully that's enough to just get me there. Now, the interesting thing is here is that if I kept more vills on gold, I could have bought my way to a castle. Oh no, Queefmaster, I'm just like this. I'm just having fun, man. Do a castle drop? That might kill him. I want to give him a chance. Just trying to adjust this a little bit. There we go. Anyway, I want to give the enemy team like a little bit of a chance. I don't want to go for knights. Knights is kind of boring. And yeah, we'll just see. Probably buy 100 stone, I think. Try and just cheat my way towards this castle. Thank you, Faust. I'm glad to hear it, man. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you during the next stream, man. And I hope you get to win the drawing as well. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna make a barracks. Why? Because I don't think I'm safe. I think there are bad people in this universe that want to do bad things to me, and I think that they're gonna do those bad things to me. I'm gonna get stone mining. Now, normally this is when I would build another town center like a smart person, but I'm going for like a Genoese Crossbowman Rush, I guess, which isn't a thing, but it is now. If you always wonder what this looks like, you're about to see it. I'm not going for a condottiero rush ever, though. Why? Because that just doesn't work. There's just no point. At least with this, Genoese Crossmen are a good unit, and they do counter your knights, and having a castle in my own base will kind of protect me, in a way, from the knights that are inevitably coming my way. Or they're just coming to my teammates. I don't really know. Get this other cow as well. Working on it. Grabbing those cows. You didn't send the cows back home from the middle? Oh, no. They're here defending the middle for me, actually. They're keeping it safe. I mean, this just feels like a bad position for said castle, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I can just wall off the back of my base, I guess. I don't know, man. Normally I like to put it protecting my vills, but in this case I'm just kind of rolling with it a little bit. I think I have too much wood. Part of it was I was gonna build a lot of town centers initially, but like then I just didn't because I wanted to save up money for this here castle right here, which I can just retest some of these vills onto that. I think I can just build a town center over there. So he has crossbows. Genoese crossmen aren't going to be useful here at all, actually. I don't even know why I'm doing this, besides just for novelty and for you guys. Because they have Aztecs and the Mayans. They have 2 civs with no cavalry, so that just sucks. This might not be the next break the meta Golgoy. You'll see. Why are there all these cows in the middle of the map, by the way? And why are they on this frozen lake? There's nothing to eat. But I'm not a scientist. I don't actually know. I have to probably open this up later. That's fine, I guess. So I'm doing this thing. Genoese Crossbowmen cost wood and gold, right? This is something I should have checked earlier. Please no food. Oh, that's what the doctor ordered. Now this is not going to be particularly good against all the Aztec Mayan garbage they have, but hopefully my teammate is A-okay. Maybe I'll just build an archer range and I'll make some skirms or something with this as well. Hopefully that works. So we'll just build a little bit of a wall here. Turn this into a gate. I said turn this into... Whatever, man. You want to build it right there, you can build it right there. That's fine with me. And then we close off this back end area. Perfecto. This is fine, just more farms. I need more food. Okie dokie, so... Making an archer, because I don't have enough food right now to really do anything. This is what happens when you build an early castle, your economy just becomes bupkis. And it looks like he's poking at me right now, which sucks. But that's what I have a castle for. He should not be able to get in my base very easily. Yes, you're walking right. You've walked right into my trap. Yes, we get the fletching. Yes. Yeah, you activated my trap card, and by that I mean I don't have fletching or anything because I'm just so poor. Back up a little bit. Well, joke's on you, man. We've reached a stalemate, Adam. You better run, son. All right, cool. These things are awfully expensive, actually. They are quite expensive. I appreciate you staying up easy peasy, but if you gotta go to bed, you gotta go to bed. All right. So we got fletching. Now I just need the crossbowman. Do you know the crossbowman? The crossbowman. The crossbowman. Okie dokie, just get crossbow. Selecting is so hard in HD, Jesus. Alright, put these guys back to work. Look at all these cows! Gosh. Okay, so hopefully no one's dead yet, I think. Alright, cool, he's completely dead. That's good. What happened? Oh my god. Oh wait, no, he's not completely dead. Those are our knights. Oh, sick. Alright, I can just sling him later or something. Let me get the, bodkin. Great. So cool, now I can push out. That's not bad. Yeah, it's a trap card, oh no. I think the old Yu-Gi-Oh anime was one of my favorite things to watch as a kid. Only because I think it's one of those, like, one of the dumbest shows I've ever watched in my life. But it's almost like therapeutic to me, I guess. Whenever life just makes too much sense, Yu-Gi-Oh was there for me. Like, I love that part where they break into, like, Kaiba's office, like those 2 thugs break into Kaiba's office. And they, like, they, like, make their fingers into the shape of a gun, right? And they, like, point their hands at him, and they're just like, freeze, Kaiba! And he, like, jumps out the window! He just jumps out the window of his building and it's like a 3-story drop, like, off a cliff, like, into the ocean. He's like, shit, they're gonna hurt me. You don't have guns, they're just pointing their fingers at you. They're just pretend guns. Because 4Kids removed them all. Like, it's actually amazing. I know, Kung Fu Panda. I appreciate the cute little face, though. There are a lot of things that I need to do. It's just right now I'm too busy pressing buttons and stuff. Dude, his real strategy is just so much better than my not real strategy. All right, we're gonna go full wheelbarrow. Fuck, I have to throw in skirms. What a jerk. All right, I'm retreating, Adam. You win this round. You and this crossbowman doing things.
Yes.
Yeah, but part of the reason their line of sight is so good is because they have bodkin arrow. All right, so we're going into elite skirm. This is good. Good job, the Black Winds. All right, now we just need to sling Lawrence Sandwich back into this. And I also need more houses, upgrade, just miscellaneous garbage. I built a wall here. Back to work. Now, just in case they get into my base, I think this is a good spot for said castle. It does protect my economy quite nicely. I need another archery range, like, really badly, but my economy is just kind of weak from the early castle opening. I'm going to hold off on creating this crossbowman, actually, and just do a little bit of force drop-off action. Try and worm my way up to a second range so I can pump out skirms. I just need more stuff, dude. Actually, if there's too many vills and food, my economy sucks. It just sucks. But it looks like he's kind of good to go on this side. Lawrence, make 2 new town centers ASAP. Pump out villagers. You can do it!
Wood, please. Wood, please.
I'm gonna need to also throw in some siege. Make a mangonel red. That'll solve that. That'll learn him. He just wants to make long swordsmen. I understand, man. I like long swordsmen too. I think they're a cool unit. Alright, so I'll just send out some of these guys. I need to, like, save up some wood at some point and just kind of, like, build a town center. Because I'm not going to be able to win this game on just 3. That's crazy talk. So we're going to build another town center over there. Hopefully he's focus firing down the mangonel, doesn't get a free shot on my clumped up archer units. It's running away, that's good, that's good. Serious Viper says moo, moo to you too. Moo! Nice! Just cleaned him up. Nice in your noise. Oh, that was sick. Good job. I get a lot of my mannerisms from this, like, really memorable teacher I had in high school who's, like, just such an amazingly enthusiastic guy. He, you know, he'd always be like, good job, you know, rather than just good job. You know, he'd be like, good job. You know, he would really emphasize it in, like, a weird way. And he just cared so much in a, I guess, a non-standard way about his students, where he would just be like, is it too warm in here? Is it too cold in here? Like, every now and then he would just say that. And he would do it so frequently, it was amazing. Now speaking, I am out of cows now. We're on a we're going full vegan, guys. Steakless diet sucks. As I am accustomed to steak and suffering from steak withdrawal. I think I've poked it at him enough. How's this side going? Questionable at best. I'll go send some stuff to him. So I have 2 castles now, that's a thing, right? Just transition into other stuff. Oh god, that's a castle. Yeah. There's more cows. Hello, Octagonal Dick, great to see you. Okay, that's fine. I will just continue making vills over here in this location. That's good. Let's make stuff like this. Stuff like this. A few Genoese crossbow dudes. Moves this army into the back. Take these cows prisoner. And, I'm gonna send a few troops over there. Did he make any town centers? He's working on it, I guess. You should focus more on the economy side of things, though. When you're behind, that's the way to go. What was Civ is red? He's a Goss. Okay, he should probably transition to Huskarls or something at some point. But, you know, not the big deal. Make another castle, yeah. Generally, I wanted to, like, protect my eco, though, in some way. Just don't want my guys to have to walk so far to the battlefield, but I think it's worth it to protect my economy. Oh, now I need this, like, badly. So many cows. Hello, idle villager. House life. I need padded archer armor. Just keep making bills. Keep making bills. The biggest thing you can do to improve your game, guys, is just keep making villagers. Make sure you have at least 100 every game. Thank you, Zero Talent. Have a good one. Pleasure to have you. Do I get random meat sweats at night? Oh, yeah, dudes, yeah. Protection first, indeed. Okay, so send some more stuff over in this direction. That's good. Has he not noticed? Oh my god, Ozzy Roth. Okay, you've noticed. Okay, I cleaned out all the villagers under that town center. Huzzah! Huzzah for the shopkeep. Huzzah. How much is this? That is so overpriced. Are you kidding me? Plus 1/1 for 550, 300 gold? That's padded archer armor. Sure, it's another padded archer armor, but Jesus. That's expensive. Can we get housed? No. Or I can just... Oh, I'll just queue up some bills anyway, screw it. More houses. Okay, so that is pretty good. My reinforcements are on the way over there. What about this area? I think I'm doing pretty good. I need, like, ballistics. Ballistics would make this so much more effective. I won't miss it. Moving targets. Yes. Don't they have knights, though? They have knights, though. Wait, don't we need Genoese Crossbowmen? Because they're good against both pikes and knights? They're still good against pikes. Camel are also cavalry. I'll of course throw in other units, but yes. What's this battle going like over here? He just rung the town bell, okay. And, Now, the Genoese Crossbowmen, though, are going to be useless against the Mayans and the whatnot on that side. Which is a bit unfortunate. I am, like, getting my economy set up so that I'll be able to advance really soon. So I'm just kind of banking on that. And it should be good to go. Just make more vills and stuff. Just going to kind of put these guys all the way over there. Oh. Some idle vills. Ballistics is going to be so very important here. It's going to poke at gray a little bit. Yeah, I think the Genoese Crossbowmen are better in this situation. It's a top tier price, there's a difference. Oh, digital blues. Oh yeah, my age advancing costs 10% less. That's actually reasonably cool. I get myself a monastery. Can afford ballistics now. Making eagles here is a good decision against my units, but a bad decision against Red's units. As eagles are countered, of course, by the long swordsman type dudes, so I don't really know how I feel about that, to be honest. I have them on defensive. Okay, so we're going up to the next age. I guess I get that premium upgrade Digital Blizz was talking about. Go grab that. The game's not loading right now, but that's fine. Need a little bit more wood, and then I get this bow saw, which obviously I could have gotten earlier, but I never really get my upgrades on time on stream. Hopefully, though, by watching my thought process and seeing how I manage the game, you can learn a little bit of something about Aoe. As the secret is a huge economy. Remember, in the early game, you want to be building units that are strong for your civ, and then as the game drags on into the Imperial Age, you want to start thinking about counter units. And the reason being is, of course, your units, you know, like a knight, is very hard to counter until you have a lot of money. Until you have a large economy, because then you can afford to research pikemen and whatnot, and that's when it starts to become scary. Where are all the farms that are dying? Jesus. I don't have the wood for this. I need to just keep making bills and just booming up. Can't sustain. Troop production. I'm gonna stop making Genoese Crossmen at some point really soon, as they're not really gonna do anything against their enemy's army comp. Yep. Well, you know, actually, I was gonna suggest them to make some Huskarls, but right now, if they're making Eagles, then this is still pretty good. I think that the Hand Cannoneers and Skirms combo is actually gonna be pretty good in this situation, so I'm gonna do that. Yes. No use for Condottieri yet, guys. I'll let you know if I ever find a game where they're good. It'll happen. Well, of course, guys, do not forget to check the Res Quotes subreddit if you would like to post your favorite quotes from myself. However, let's try and mix it up a bit. There's an awful lot of sex jokes there. We could probably fill in other things as well. Also, if you can, link to the video in which I said that stuff. I feel like there are a lot of great things that I have accidentally said over the years in some of my older videos, but that was before Ski Wars made said subreddit. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Ski Wars in decades. Hope he's doing well. Oh, all the emotes in chat, dude. Alright, so we're up to the Imperial Age, and this means it's time for chemistry. Of course. Chemistry is just going to be the bee's knees, as I'm going to need it to make hand cannons. Hand cannons are going to be particularly good against said Eagle Warriors. And then Skirms are going to be very, very good against these Arbalists. And that's what we call a well-balanced army comp. Covers each other's weaknesses, and it beats everything in the enemy's army as well. It's going to be really annoying for the opposing team to go deal with. So looking forward to this. Just like no forests. Assuming that the Black Winds is going to need me again really soon, so... Because it looks like Red has his stuff like mostly in the bag. Probably should have gotten conscription at the one in the back, but whatever. I can't really do too much until I get a fatter economy. That's the thing I'm running into right now. That's also why don't have enough unit production facilities, mostly because, again, I'm just poor. I'm working on it. What about this situation? It looks to be somewhat stabilized. Keep pumping vills out, Lawrence. We need you to get 100 ASAP. Okie dokie. So make some more of these guys. Ramping up the production, I'll be sending it to the Black Winds instead. I think I should also send him a trebuchet. I think that'd be a good idea. As the trebuchet will allow me to pressure them, as they're not all in the Imperial Age yet. In fact, I'm the only Imperial Age guy on our team. So I might be able to take advantage of that. This is a good idea. Yeah, so I can shred that down. And let's see. Gonna need more gold. Gold is gonna become a problem. Never drop that off. Whoops. Hello, idols. That's fine, I guess. So, murder holes would be good in case I ever get raided. And now this army that I sent over to the Black Wind side should actually just be good enough. To be honest. This should just be good. Cappy built a lot of watchtowers. And now I can also start focusing, I think, a little bit on getting like a siege workshop over here. And then just starting to really, really help Red on his side as well. So I'm going to start thinking about that at least. Bracer is a thing that's on the way. Gonna need more archery ranges. I don't like it, there's like not enough space to build. Ghost Lake. It's the first map ever. No, that's reserved for Saltmarsh. Good to see him transitioning into Huskarls as well. He's going to need them. And most of my focus is going to be on defending these dudes. On this side. Of course, thanks to Jazzby for making that bot for me in the Twitch chat. Appreciate it, my man. Okay, so Bracer coming out. Chem already, which is good. Always get your upgrades. If you're new, man, you don't know what you're doing, just upgrades everything. Hope that this video shows the Genoese Crossmen can actually be very good. I mean, this isn't the ideal situation for them, considering that my opponents have like 2 Mesoamerican civs, and the Saracens guy might not even make camels. But that's fine. I can just start putting on some tread pressure. I see like a lot of eagles, so hand cannons are gonna be good here. Champions are a good option as well. Saracens, Magyars. Yeah, champs might be good. But I'll make a few hand cannons to go help them over there. So many eagles. Jesus, that's just a lot of stuff. Like, really what we need right now is, like, the thing is that Teal fell behind, which is fine. Like, it happens. Sometimes you just get wrecked in the early game. But the thing is that when you do, your focus should almost entirely be on just building back a huge economy. As, like, soon as humanly possible. You know, your military will just never be able to compete with your opponents when you're just so far behind, so you just have to focus almost everything on building up a huge economy as fast as humanly possible. So you just build like a ton of town centers, and you just hope your teammates can hold the line while you build back up. That's a lot of archers, isn't it? Well, I'm sending these reinforcements over here, and then I'll send the next set over to Red. But Red, if he starts making Huskarls, I think we're good to go. These are all the hand cannons. This guy is the guy who's going to get me that relic. So now I need skirms for the other side, hand cannoneers for the left. I have a lot of unit production facilities now that I can sustain them. I'm starting to think a little bit more about the trade. Trading. Bombard cannon on this side might help a lot. The siege will allow me to pressure him. I see so many crossbows from the Britons, which just makes sense. Realize that this army didn't make it, but it did enough damage over there. We're actually kind of going even on that side. That's good. I think my reinforcements are really just like on the way, which is good. I need this guy to go get that relic. Silk Road might come in handy for once, as I don't have any trade units right now, but I do have all these castles because I did go for Genoese Crossbowmen. Gonna send almost everything over there. Okie dokie. Build this. Too much wood. Need thumb ring. Thumb ring is a good tech. Should start thinking about maybe throwing in pikes or something, or champs. So actually, probably not pikes. Probably champs. So what I need to do there is just get my upgrades for them in advance in case they start messing like eagles or something. And cannoneers are okay against eagles, but they're just not, you know, the end-all be-all solution. Well, these villages standing around. There's a standing fee. Okay, so just make sure I queue up a lot of farms to be reseeded. Here's my reinforcements. Gonna move this up. Good job so far, guys. This is turning out to be a really good game. Getting the reinforcements on both sides. I would build some unit production facilities closer to my teammates so they don't have to walk as far. It's generally a good idea. Except there's not that much space to build on Ghost Lake, so that makes it slightly harder. I think, though, that it's worthwhile that I do it anyway, on this side at least. I think it's fine that I walk to red, but I don't think it's fine that I walk this far. Now, what happened to my monk? What the fuck, man? Get the relic! What are you doing? What do we pay you for? Good job so far, Red. Is this the Aztecs? Yeah, so he's gonna make those champs. It's gonna be really obnoxious. Hopefully my hand cannoneers can go back him up. Holy shit balls. I did not see that. So that is my bad. I thought the teal sent some dudes. I mean, I want to pull some guys back, but I only have like skirms and crap on that side left. I killed all my hand cannoneers. Build a bunch of TCs. Easier said than done. Okay, so let's try and beat it a buck.
Yes.
Nope. You could have just asked. Either way, I have a couple more dudes over there. This is why you build defensive castles and not forward castles. But it's a learning experience, I hope. Let's see, I send him some food. That's probably not the most efficient market to trade with, but whatever. I mean, oh, yeah, I'm gonna delete it, actually. Here, I have some markets back here. Red will hopefully notice this. Where is his Marketo? It's over here. It's good. I think I'll actually have a chance to upgrade to elite Genoese Crossbowmen, so that's fine, I guess. So just send this reinforcements over here. The goal is just help red push on this side, and then maybe just like sling the black ones into it. Back into this game. I don't know if I have enough vills, to be honest. I still feel poor, so I probably just don't have enough vills. And I did give him all my stones, so whoops. Maybe I needed that. So I'm gonna go do this. Gonna go do this. Just keep sending the black ones food. I think that I'll send some stuff over there. Well, yeah, this is the entire game is a giant PSA for defensive castles. Oh, this can't happen to you. Oh my god, what is going on over there? Well, that's bad. Send more reinforcements over here. Oh, jeez. That's why I was building a bombard cannons, because bombard cannons could deal with those pesky battering rams, as battering rams do resist most of my army. Actually, I'll just leave this guy chopping. That's fine. You go chop over there. I'll build another siege workshop. I'm gonna need a lot more than I got. There's a bear over there. That sucks. Oh, Jesus. No, team, do not collapse on me like this. I need you. I need you. Thank you, best Kale Vagos. Appreciate it, man. I'm trying, Borrow Man. I'm trying my best. You appear to be experiencing some degree of technical difficulties on this side. Oh, Jesus. God, he still has eagles in here. You know, that's probably the game-winning move, to be honest. Oh, Jesus. I can't make nothing but hand cannons because he has lots of other garbage, too, on this side. Oh, it just sucks so much. Yes. Tis unfortunate. That was the game-winning move there from Cappy, so well played on his part. God, I need Genoese Crossbowmen too, but I don't have enough gold to make Genoese Crossbowmen and hand cannoneers. I need the Crossbowmen because of all the... Oh, shit. I was gonna say because of all the Paladins. Hand cannoneers not the most amazing thing versus Paladins, but they're passable. I don't think there's a safe, feasible way for me to ever get up a trade line in this game, so I think that that's basically what seals the deal here, is there's no real, like, definitively winning area, I guess. Okay, okay, never mind. I know we do have this side, but it's hard for me to protect these markets, I guess. They'll get found by all those dudes. And with him just raiding with all these Eagle Warriors, I don't have enough castles, I guess, to possibly have all of my area protected. I'm gonna need, like, a stable gold income, so that's... Bombard cannons are good against the rams, but they're not good against anything else. Yeah, walls would have been helpful in this situation, defensive castles as well, all sorts of things. This was an avoidable situation, but an unfortunate one regardless. It's okay. The good thing is to learn from this, and then look at this video, and then just be like, alright, so I will remember to build defensive castles in my own base, otherwise this is an option that might happen. These are things you have to keep in mind. It's just feasible that the enemy just, you know, goes straight for the throat, and they just raid your entire economy down. That happens, man. And if you don't have defensive castles, they can just kind of do that. So he killed all my gold miners. Also, stone walls can help avoid a situation like this. He ended up raiding that one section of my base that was, like, particularly vulnerable, but in general, my base is a lot harder to raid because of my defensive castles. There aren't too many holes. Like, this is the one hole that I have. There's no castle near this, but, you know, castles are a great way to protect your economy. So this is what I'm talking about, right, is there's, like, no safe way for me to get some trade up, mostly because there's no safe place to put said market without it just getting, you know, wrecked, so... there's that, which sucks a lot. Eagles are also particularly good against my army comp. Because I don't have I'm short on gold, I guess. Gold is a problem. That is a limited, finite resource. And my army is also very immobile, so it's very hard for me to, like, pull it back to go stop those Eagle Warriors. I mean, look how slow this thing dies to those skirms. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. There's always a hold to raid. Oh, I know, man. Oh, we still have red. He's doing things. This Eagle Warrior finally died. That's cool. All right, red. Here's the new markets. Okay, so I'll just move up. The thing is, I notice is that Gray has spent too long in the Castle Age. I don't know exactly what he's waiting for. I think he just, you know, he's just been too focused on defending that he just did not build stuff. Like, he didn't get to the Imperial Age, which is not ideal. He needed to get there, like... Yeah, I know. Yes, but so are we. Oh, man. Okay, so, I got these guys. Where's my easy military drag select? Is he just gonna run away? That's fine. Okay, just making more of these guys. Gonna try and rescue Teal, I guess. I don't really know if that's possible at this point, but I'm gonna try. I don't know if Red can fight all these guys at the same time. See ya, Golgo and John Fist. Have a good one. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Told these guys to attack move. Sometimes units in Aoe2 HD don't actually respond to your mouse commands, which is annoying. Sometimes they're just like, nah, I don't really feel like it. Why don't you try asking me later? It's always a pain in the butt. I need like a castle over here, to be honest. I need it like right now. Because the thing is that you just kill my markets again. So I'm working on defending like Teal, but like the artist, it's more like the artist formerly known as Teal at this point. As Lawrence Sandwich just might be dead. I don't think that Red can possibly take on all these dudes at the same time. It's not making progress anymore on this side, so I think that basically... that solves that one. This is an ambitious castle. So I'm gonna flank him a little bit. So bombard cannons help cover the heavy weakness that my army has to something like siege weapons like onagers, and then rams that can just tank it and survive the attacks. So yeah, this is how you play the Italians. You generally speaking, I mean, you don't go for like a Genoese Crossbowman Rush, usually. I built a wall here, what? I told it to do that like 13 years ago. You just won't do it. Alright, that's fine. Cool. Sure. Anyway, this is how you play the Italians, generally speaking. You want to make sure that you're, you know, focusing on the archer range side of things, as that is where they excel. And, yeah. Adjust your units as time goes on. I need to make sure that I buy my way to another castle to protect this trade line, or it's just GG. Because I can just kill it so very, very, very easily. Yellow's in his base. This goes to show the value of raiding, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Someone really needs to mod the Conqueror's campaign. Like all of the old classic campaigns, mod them to not only to 200 pop, but balance the difficulty for 200 pop. Because if you make it 200 population, it would make a lot of the scenarios kind of imbalanced, and I think that it would be really, really cool if someone could balance them for 200 population. Am I still holding this line somehow? Jesus. I mean, but like Teal's basically dead, right? Like, does Teal have any villagers? He's like 3. Jesus. I don't even know if this is possible. Wait, did I just leave that screen? Oh no, it's just lag. Lag. Okay, all right. Come on, man. It ain't ogre till it's ogre, right? Right? Is there any stabbing going on? No. Good to go, undeploy this sucker. What a nuts game. But this is what your Italian's army comp should generally speaking look like. Sometimes you have Genoese Crossbowmen in here unless you're poor as shit, and then you don't. Alright. We're gonna need more bombard cannons. Hopefully this video goes to show that the Italians aren't useless. They're just weird. Which is like a growing trend with Forgotten Civs. But I like that, it's creative. Something a little bit different to work with. I mean, yeah, Teal, just make as many town centers and villas as you can afford. I will send him some stuff. Just send him food. Well, actually the game's not entirely over yet. That force of guys might get cleaned up though. Or will it? I'm not 100% sure on that. So, I need more hand cannons, that's for sure. Oh shit, that army is gonna get cleaned up. Well, that's fine. I don't want my troops to be out of position here. I'm gonna need every little bit of manpower I can get to hold that line. I can't escape the shaking feeling that I want champions, but I don't think I have the cash to tech into champions. And I'm still not exactly sure if champions are ideal here. Champions very, very good against Elite Eagle Warriors, but not too much else of what they have. Still no condottiere value in sight, guys, but it might happen eventually. So, I have enough junk here that his Eagle Warriors can deal with, but there's some hand cannons in there that hopefully make this harder for him. Jesus. How's this side going? It's actually going alright. Gray's still in the Castle Age. Like, it's worth to cut your troop production at a point. You know, you want to be in the Imperial Age by, I'd say, 50 minutes at the latest, man. Preferably sooner. So this is what the bombard cannons are for. They're here to take out those onagers. The hussars are also quite strong against my army comp, to be honest. As they're mostly skirms. Throwing in pikes doesn't sound bad, actually. I see an argument to throw in pikes, so I might just do that. Yeah, I see an argument to throw in pikes. They discourage hussars as a cheap way to counter my army, as hussars are a cheap way to counter my army. So I think that that's the thing. Remember, guys, when you're dying, just make lots of town centers. I'll let us split this into two parts. Jesus, what a long, crazy game. Good night, Melvik. Sleep well, sir. And hello, Mick Finest Pokemon. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Fuck you, sir. What is this? He instinctively says, Rez, aha! The Black Wind's fired. I'm kidding. That's a lot of stuff. Jesus. This game is so hard, man. Thank goodness I have 2 relics. Where are these things going? I don't even know. Oh, lag, lag, lag! Oh my god, really? No, really? Oh man, Aziroth!
Blame it on your ISP.
No! Wait, is he still here? Aziroth? Okay. Phew. Not bad. So I'm like streaming in guys at an alarming rate to try and take down that army eagles. I can do this. I know Azeroth's on the enemy team, so it seems weird that I'm like cheering for him, but I want this to be a fun game, first and foremost. It's not about winning, it's about having a good time. And yeah, they can just go for my markets, that sucks. Fine, jerkwads, I see how it is. Well, better sell some resources before they die. Just keep making more. Gotta attrition him, man. We'll just make 15,000 markets. Sure, dude, I don't care. Hopefully he wasted enough gold there that it doesn't really... I don't know, it doesn't hurt me as much, because I'm losing a lot of gold there as well. Holding this line, Red doing some serious work. Keep it up, dude. That's good. I'll just keep making stuff. Hopefully the army I have over here is enough to go deal with this. Don't really know if it is. I think he's pulling out because he's tanking too much castle fire. Maybe I just send like 4 more hand cannons in this. It's gonna kill all my lumberjacks, so I have to start, you know, spamming villagers to replace them non-stop. I think there's still an eagle warrior shooting at my junk. Okay, that's fine. And Red's, yeah, still making progress. It's not bad. Need a market to pay tribute. Son of a bitch. Oh man, that's the counter. Didn't even upgrade your spears. Oh no. No, I haven't seen too many hussars recently, which makes me think that I don't need to necessarily make pikes unless I have to. Need more bombard cannons though, as I'm not able to push fast enough on this line, and I also need to deal with those damn onagers. Okay, alright, paladins makes this slightly harder. Paladins are, of course, a slight issue in this situation, as I don't really have an easy way of dealing with said paladins. Paladin's, of course, better to raid me with than Eagle Warriors in this case, because I have hand cannons, but I don't have any Genoese Crossbowmen. I stopped making those. Thankfully, Red is here, though, and he will be able to help defend this. But I actually stopped making Genoese Crossbowmen a long time ago, and that means that I'm gonna get punished. God, my economy is just in shambles right now. Am I making any, like, substantial progress over here? Because I can't really tell. I convert one of these. Maybe that's worthwhile. Yeah, yellow banned from the stream for being annoying. Okay, so it looks like I've relatively stabilized on this side. Let's just push forward. They have new markets, which is good. I think he's still raiding me. I see that, I guess. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I mean, I just wonder how much they can give up. The answer is probably a lot. How much they can safely give up without conceding too much ground. He's starting to transition to plumes again to beat my hand cannoneers, which is also smart, so we're gonna have to probably back the line up slightly. Oh god, there's paladins and crap. Ah, Jesus. I'll probably have to start throwing in pikes. So we're gonna have to roll with that. Gonna be back in like 30 seconds. Oh, cool. I picked a really good time to BRB because it looks like we're lagging. Don't do this to me, internet, says Red. Come on, hold on, game. Ain't Ogre till Toga, right? What a this is one of the craziest games of Aoe I've ever played. Hope you guys are enjoying this one as much as I am. Ah, Jesus. What a long game, man. Okay, so I'm regrouping my army. I want to attack into Genoese Crossbowmen, man, but I don't have enough stuff. I don't have enough cash. Yeah, we need some like Hussar rating or something stupid to win this game, I think. We killing my lumberjacks again? Doesn't look like it, actually. Oh, Jesus. So I'm gonna have to divert some forces to deal with this. This would be a lot easier if it wasn't Ghost Lake. It's kind of hard to close out a game on Ghost Lake because you can't build it like... there's not enough space to build forward buildings. Oh, good. Magyar Hussars. Thank God he's the Magyars. That is incredibly good. And I really, really have to applaud everybody on my team for not actually just giving up. Like, it'd be so easy to just do that. Alright, thankfully he's going to chase him away, so I don't have to. And now I can just regroup back up at the top area. And, you know, hopefully just finish this game. I'm pushing out a little bit. I need plate mail armor. These relics are getting some serious value. Darknix, I am busy at the moment, and this game's long enough that I do 3 games per stream. No one wants to watch me play Pathblood, unfortunately, so... While I would love to, I don't have the time for it. And it's not particularly interesting to watch. At least that's what people tell me. Indeed, Sonopolito, yeah, he's doing God's work over there. Basically, I'm playing defense on all sides, or at least like this side. It's basically like me and Red versus the world. I have the right side, he has the left side. I'm just stalling. I don't really know where those bills are going. I'm presumably they're going onto that gold mine. I'm gonna say I don't really care too much about that, but I will send in 2 of those. Azeroth, you could have checked. It's a learning experience. You must check or ask. Where are those stray carts going? Crazy kids. Is it time to get elite Genoese Crossbowmen? Now we're in 20 minutes in. I'm not so sure. Never sure. So there's some Huskarls walking around, that's good. See an army of Halbs. Halbs incoming. Here comes the Black Winds, he's back in this! So I need those onagers dead, and this army is like mincemeat. Yeah, I'm gonna need elite Genoese Crossbowmen, probably. There are paladins that exist in this universe. Skirm rating!
Yes.
I'm rating you back, sir! That's not skirms. That's not skirms at all. That's why I'm getting elite Genoese Crossbowmen right now. Bollocks. Alright. Oh, just make some of those. Looks like they lost their trade line, so Red's doing some good work here. Spanish making champs. It's a good decision. Champs the definite way to beat those Goths. Hello, IMV Bull. Welcome to the stream. I see Sainsbury's here as well. I know, Uriel, this game has been going on for decades. But I'm busting my balls, and we're gonna win eventually, or lose at some point. I don't really know. The 1 Hussar. GG, well played! Nicely done, guys! Thanks for not giving up. However, I am going to take some damage to my economy on the way out of this game, for sure. As there's gonna be some serious economic damage here. As this town center probably goes down. Probably. To a bunch of Hussars. Hussars are still a unit worth rating with in the late game. Well, I told her to repair that, but she decided not to. That's cool. I get to lose some vills at the last second. Just rebuild that town center over there. Doesn't really matter. You get your novelty kills. That's fine. That's fine. But I get my victory. So haha! That was a really good game. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for not giving up, guys. Whew. What a game. Major credit to Lawrence Sandwich in the Black Winds for not giving up, of course. As well as, Omgod. As really, the guy is just like, yeah, man, never surrender. Guy's got good attitude. Enemy team really annoying, like, play style. Like, almost won the game. Like, Cappy was just ridiculously annoying with those elite eco warrior rating. It was very, very smart. It's what kept him in the game for so long by just, wrecking the Black Wind's eco and wrecking my own eco. Just constant harassment is a great equalizer when your team is behind and you don't necessarily need those troops at the front line, like, right then and there. Why? Because, they were winning the right-hand side of the map, but it was going to be like a temporary thing, so Cappy needed to, make sure that he kept our economies weak and kept them in the game, and that was really, really good. Azeroth's rating was really annoying. God just making the right infantry units, just being obnoxious Goths. Yeah. It was pretty cool, especially because he opened up with longswords. Opened up with Genoese Crossbowmen, which isn't ideal, but otherwise this is what the Italians are good for. They have a pretty decent, like, slow push, very archer range focused strategy. Back them up with some siege weapons. Sometimes you throw in onagers, but they didn't have enough range units to really justify that. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. It's what kept us in the game for so long, as my army comp can be pretty difficult to deal with. And I can trade pretty efficiently with them once you get, like, a sort of death ball of stuff going. There are other civs with better death balls, but the Italians have some degree of, I guess, their death ball can be harder to counter because their ranged units basically deal with everything. Because you can make skirms deal with enemy ranged units, you can make hand cannoneers to go deal with their, like, infantry units, and then you can make Genoese Crossbowmen to go deal with their cavalry, and it can be a really hard army to stop most of the time. Still kind of sucks versus the Goths. Yeah, and another secret to success here was just huge economies. We see that the players that were very threatening in this game had a pretty fat economy. You want to have about half the max population of the game in villagers, so at least 100. It's good to see that everyone had at least 100, although Azeroth probably could have gone a little bit higher. Another thing that kept us in the game, of course, was that MGem, I guess, like, just decided that the Imperial Age was not important for a really long time, and it is very important, actually. It's okay to stop your troop production for a while to make sure that you get to the Imperial Age, like, preferably before 50 minutes if you can help it. It makes a really big difference. Sitting in the Castle Age for so long, your units won't be efficient enough to go trade with the opposing units that have a lot more upgrades than you. So, but otherwise, though, he did extremely well. Like, despite capping himself in the Castle Age, like, really every player played extremely well, and it was just an absolute pleasure of a game. There's just so much great play all around. It was really satisfied with that one. Cappy, yeah, you were a massive pain in the ass of that game, but I think your Tower Rush did work. I think you did a lot of damage to Teal, and I think it was worthwhile, Cappy. So I would say that your Tower Rush was successful. You really crippled Teal with that one, and in the end, you still came out guns blazing. Like, it didn't set you as far back as it set Teal back, and I think it did a lot more damage to Teal than you might have been able to see. But from my perspective, from looking at Teal's base, I can testify that it did a lot. I think it's strong. Yeah, Korean Death Ball is most people's favorite stuff, man. It's just so annoying. It's okay, the Black Winds, it's fine. I just appreciate that you didn't give up, and you built a lot of town centers. You tried to build your way back in. You went for, like, Magyar Hussars and whatnot. That definitely works. And yeah, just a PSA, guys. If you are struggling and, they blow up most of your stuff and you need to rebuild, you don't need to assist your team militarily. I mean, you do, but it's much better to focus on building back your economy first and build, like, a ton of town centers and just try and get back to 100 bills ASAP. And then focus on your military, because otherwise you're only going to be able to make, like, 2 or 3 dudes at a time, and it's just not gonna work. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, please let me know, as I do appreciate it. Love reading your comments, even if I don't get a chance to respond to all of them. Let's see, Majesty Didn't says, "Oh my gosh, my first time seeing you stream. Starstruck. Thank you for all your AoE content on YouTube. Really helped me get better at the game." Well, that's really flattering. I'm super glad to hear that, Majesty Didn't. Welcome to the stream, man. I hope you enjoyed this match as much as I did. It was a blast. Laxatori says, "Hey, Resonance, how was your road trip?" It was fantastic. Exhausting, but fantastic. Just like this game. Exhausting, but fantastic. This was a crazy one. Whew. Yeah, Cappy, you played really well. Really, everybody in that game played, like, exceptionally well. This was an absolute pleasure to watch. And I saw just so many concepts utilized well. Makes me very happy. Yeah, you Mad Rose. It was just a solid match. I look forward to uploading this one. I'll probably split it into 2 parts, though. So anyway, if you did enjoy watching this one, if you could leave it a thumbs up on YouTube, it helps me out a lot. And of course, if you enjoyed watching this video, I got plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos on my channel, as well as videos of other games. If you like this one, you'll probably like those as well. And I also did live stream this game, and I'd love to have you there. As always, guys, thank you so much for the support. It was an awesome stream day. Stream schedule is going to be a little weird for a little bit of while, but, you can just find the schedule underneath the video player, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Hello, the donuts. I'm gonna be back in just a minute to do a quick Q&A, and then we're gonna go end off the stream, as this has already been quite a long one, but a solid one too. This is a good one. And yeah, Lax, get here like 3.5 hours earlier. Alright, we're gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna do a quick Q&A. See you, Mysterious Viper. If you would like me to say bye to you personally, then wait till I get back from the break, and I'll definitely say bye to you when I get back. See you, Cappy GG. We're gonna do a quick break, and then do a quick Q&A, and then we're done for the day. Gonna eat some dinner. See you, Iron Justice. But again, yeah, if you want me to say bye to you, wait till I get back from the break.